Hello, you're welcome. How to solve this nice exponential equation? Solution from here. First step here, we have x over 2 all raised to power 3 equals to 125, same thing as 5 raised to power 3. The next step here, we can rewrite this when we have a over b all raised to power n. This is a raised to power n over b raised to power n. So here we have x raised to power 3 over 2 raised to power 3 equals to, here we can write it as 5 raised to power 3 over 1. Then, next step here we cross multiply x raised to power 3 times 1 and 5 raised to power 3 times 2 raised to power 3. So that we have x raised to power 3 times 1, same thing as x raised to power 3 equals to, here we can still write it as 5 raised to power 3 times 2 raised to power 3. And from here, also from the law of indices, a raised to power n times b raised to power n, same thing as a times b or raised to power n. So from here, we can write it as x raised to power 3 equals to 5 times 2 or raised to power 3, which implies we have x raised to power 3 equals to 5 times 2 here, that's 10 raised to power 3 now. Then bring everything to one side. Take 10 raised to power 3 to the left hand side. We have x raised to power 3 minus 10 raised to power 3 equals to 0 here. And when we have a raised to power 3 minus b raised to power 3, this is same thing as a minus b into brackets, open brackets, a square plus ab plus b square. That is also here, you can write this as x minus 10 into brackets, then open brackets, x square plus 10x plus 10 square close brackets equals to 0 here. This is same thing as x minus 10 into brackets, open brackets, x square plus 10x plus 100 equals to 0 here. Then we have two cases here. First one, x minus 10 equals to 0, or we have x square plus 10x plus 100 equals to 0 here. And solving from here, this gives us x equals to 10, which is a real solution here. And here we have a quadratic equation where a equals to 1, b equals to 10, and c equals to 100. Applying the quadratic formula, which is x equals to minus b plus or minus square root of b square minus 4ac over 2a. Then what we have here becomes x equals to minus 10 plus or minus square root of 10 square minus 4 times 1 times 100 all over 2 times 1. So here we have x equals to minus 10 plus or minus square root of 10 squared, that's 100, minus 4 times 1 times 100, that's 400 over 2 here. That is, we have x equals to minus 10 plus or minus square root of, here we have 100 minus 100, that's minus 300 over 2. That is minus 300. We can separate it, and this becomes 100 times 3 times minus 1. So what we have becomes x equals to minus 10 plus or minus square root of 100 times 3 times minus 1 all over 2. When we separate this from what we have, root a times b times c, this can be written as root a times root b times root c. That is, here we can write this as x equals to minus 10 plus or minus root 100 times root 3 times root minus 1 all over 2. That is, we have x equals to minus 10 plus or minus root 100, that's 10. We still have root 3, and root minus 1 is I, which is a complex number, over 2. So, from here, when we write this, we can separate this as x equals to minus 10 over 2 plus or minus 10 root 3i over 2, which implies x equals to minus 5 plus or minus 5 root 3i. So we have two complex solutions here, and therefore altogether in this problem we have three solutions here, one real and two complex. That is, x1 is equals to 10, x2 equals to minus 5 plus 5 root 3i, and also x3 equals to minus 5 minus 5 root 3i. So three solutions altogether, one real and two complex. And we can check here if this satisfies this given problem. And what we have, x over 2 whole raised to power 3 equals to 125. So when we substitute the value of x here, when x equals to 10, this becomes 10 over 2 all raised to power 3 is it equals to 125 here. So from here, 10 over 2 is 5. That's 5 raised to power 3 is it equals to 125 on this side. 5 raised to power 3 is 5 times 5 times 5 is it equals to 125 on this side. Now 5 times 5, 25. 25 times 5, that's 125 equals to 125 here. Left hand side equals to the right hand side. Therefore, x equals to 10 satisfies this given problem. And when we check for these two complex solutions, also it will satisfy. And thank you for watching. Don't forget this step. Subscribe for more videos. Turn the notification bell on. Share this video, give it a thumbs up, and put your comment. See you next class and bye for now.